Geely-owned British sports car brand Lotus makes its grand entry into India with the launch of Eletre. The Eletre prices start at 2.55 crore, and this right behind me is the top variant Eletre R, which is going to set you back by around 3 crores. What's so special about Eletre R, did you ask? Well, while there are 3 variants, Eletre, Eletre S and Eletre R. The Eletre and the Eletre S feature a 603 HP single-speed version, while the Eletre R comes with flagship 905 HP dual-speed system, making sure this car goes 0 to 100 in 2.95 seconds, making it the fastest EV SUV. And this car gets up to 600 kilometers of range, 112 kilowatt battery, and you can charge it from a fast charger from 10 to 80% in 20 minutes. Now, with all the numbers out of the way, let me show you how cool this car looks. First thing first, this car looks absolutely stunning, especially in this Galloway green here. The car's cuts and creases look a lot more attractive in this color, to me at least. Down below, you will notice this carbon fiber in the bumper area and a very interesting headlamp setup. The LED DRLs are sharp and make a cool pattern. The matrix LED headlamps come with adaptive driving beam function. What's also interesting about Lotus Eletre SUV is its coefficient of drag, which stands at 0.26, and that's because of all the air passages that have been created here. These are dynamic grills which opens up when the car picks up speed. Then around the headlamp there are 2 air vents, one which goes from here, opens up on the bonnet, and one on the side as well. There are air vents on the side and at the back too, creating a smooth airflow. You will notice LiDAR sensors here on the side, on top and at the back as well, because this car is capable of advanced level ADAS because of this light detecting radar system. But this, I don't know whether it will come to India or not, because it's still not allowed on Indian roads. The alloys here look very attractive. Here they are 22 inches, but you will have the option of 23-inch alloys as well. Attempts at keeping the CD low is visible in the flush door handles. And while in the international market you have the option of slimmer side view cameras, the India spec Eletre gets these chunky side view mirrors. On the top, notice this sloping roof line, giving it a SUV coupe design style, and also the C-pillars blacked out, so the roof looks like it's floating. The rear is also equally attractive. You see on the top you have the spoilers, very attractive looking spoilers, and then as I was pointing out earlier, you can see the LiDAR detectors here, and here you have the active spoiler. Now, the tail lamps are very interesting. Of course, they are connected type tail lamps, but when you are charging the car, they also show the level of charge. It's an EV, so of course there are no exhaust and no look of the exhaust as well, but the bumper itself is very aggressive looking and looks pretty neat, and also has some carbon fiber element in it. Unleaded ground clearance of Eletre R is 194 mm, and now let me show you the boot space as well. You get a massive 688 litre of boot space in this 5-seater arrangement. That brings me to the point that you also have the option of a 4-seater version in Eletre R. Now let's step inside. The interiors of Eletre are as stunning as its exteriors. You are greeted with very good quality material everywhere, a very futuristic looking steering wheel, and also just notice the quality of the buttons here, all metal finish, very beautiful looking, and the knurled finish on the inserts here, they're all very cool. They look cool and they'll make this space a really premium space. I also want to show you the cup holders, because there's something very interesting. Suppose you're not using the cup holders, all you need to do is press this button and it becomes a flat surface. And if you want to use it, you just need to press it. Do also notice the dashboard, which is very neat, very clean. Of course, very good quality, but the details here on the dashboard are just phenomenal. And then you see this very thin screen for driver display, and the passenger also gets her very own display. The talking point here is the 15.1-inch full high-definition OLED center screen featuring Lotus HyperOS. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and is also how you control almost all the features in this car, including the AC vents. The direction of the vents can be controlled via this screen. In fact, you can even manage the rear vents from here. You see this big panoramic sunroof here? You can adjust the transparency through this screen. What is also very interesting are the navigation, because of course it shows you the map, but it also shows what goes around the car. You can see people walking around here because there are people outside, and you can see them all around the car. Of course, the car comes equipped with 360-degree cameras too, but this feature can come in handy on India's congested roads. Eletre gets active air suspension and comes with 5 drive modes. With the drive modes, the ride height changes as well. So you have the track mode where the ride height is the lowest, and then in the off-road mode, it goes much higher. But you also have the option of choosing the highest level of ride height. One small little detail that I want to show you here. You notice the glove box, there are no handles, no knobs there, because for opening the dashboard, you need to press here on the center console. The touchscreen, no doubt, is very cool and the response is also great, but I'm not sure when you're driving the car, managing every function of the car through the screen is going to be that easy. And before I take you to the second row, let's look at some of the features that this car gets, which also includes a 15-speaker 1380-watt KEF premium audio system with Dolby Atmos. While this system itself is bound to impress the audiophiles amongst India's rich and famous, they will have the option to choose 2160-watt 23-speaker KEF system. With a wheelbase of over 3 meters, the second row offers good legroom even with the front row seats pushed back. Though I would have preferred a better thigh support, but then you get good amount of headroom despite the fact that it's a sloping roofline. You have your armrest with cup holders, and then there is some amount of space here under the armrest as well, where maybe you can keep your mobile, and you also get a touchscreen here. So that was a quick look at Lotus Eletre. We will be driving it soon to get you a detailed review. So don't forget to subscribe to Autocar India.